3,400 experience, $1,600 for that, and nothing. A lot of that lately. All right, up here we can find cybernetic fingernail implants. Everyone's speed increases by 10, which sounds like not that much, but it's still quite a bit, I would say, at this point. All right, I'm gonna head back and head for the teleporter. I've been putting that off for too long. I feel like that's not going to take me anywhere that's particularly bad at this point. You never know with the teleporters, but oh, it's just a small little treasure room with double mocha. Twice the beans means twice the jittery awareness. Or speed on an accessory. I'll take it. Not gonna use it right now, but I'll take it. I mean, I have to do so much speed boosting in order to make that ability with gem worth it. Here, though, we can find Matryoshkas. Oh, man. I can't think of their name. Are they Matryoshkas? Normally, they're the Russian nesting dolls and brain boxes. Matryoshkas, 8,500 HP, 2-element weaknesses. The pilot of the robot is another robot, which is also a pilot and has a pilot. All right. Defend. Pontificatus. That's positive thinking. Call skeleton. Interesting stuff happens on turn 2. Where we go with the flip out. Twisp is quite quick these days. Soul Eater, you know what? They did say element weakness. I bet one of them's Blizzard. It is! Over 2,000 damage for that one. Let's try to kill that one, I guess. You go for Light Magic All. And then you go for Flip Out again, because I don't think I'm going to be able to kill it. Now let's see if this does the trick, though. Also, Soul Eater. Flip Out didn't do it. Soul Eater did, though. Skeleton, not quite enough. Dance Crazier should do the trick. If not, we have a Berry, which it shouldn't do anything since it's in the air, but I bet it still does. And we win. I don't know why I picked so many things. Dance Crazier did all the work for me. 4,450 experience, $2,700 for that. We can head down here a bit. All right, so we found that one already. There's nothing else here, apparently. Let me through. Over on the right and up. We can loop around. Yes, this just loops around. Seems like they have so many cannons lying around here. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, though. And we find ourselves another elevator. Okay, explored everywhere around there. Ah, well, there's something over here. 6 Cat 5s. 2,400 experience, $1,200 for that. Brudax got up to level 25 as a result. And back here we can find ourselves How to Kill. It's a tome. Maybe you should have started with this one. We do have room for tomes. Is it better than what I have? Absolutely. 50 more magic, 15 more defense, 40 more magic defense. We're going to put that on Philosophy. I feel like his attack, Philosophy's attack is more important than Catsby's. All right, up here. See, this is why I don't normally go through these. Let's see if there's something else for me to find. I feel like that one was way too easy for them to give me. All right, aeroplanes again. Aerocrafts, sorry. 4,400 experience, $6,000. Twisp up to level 26 as a result of that. And then I do get an interrupter quantity upgrade. I'll take it and we'll move on because I don't trust another portal. This is where the first portal brought us, here. So we don't have to go back to that one. That one, I don't know where it goes. Is this a new enemy here? Nope, just tall boys. And a mech trio. 4,900 experience, $2,800 for that. Philosophy, Catsby, Broden, and Dust Bunny all up to level 25 as a result. Dust Bunny has learned Dust Cloud. Mara and Jim up to level 25 as well. Let's take a look at this Dust Cloud of which you speak. Dust Cloud. Slows all enemies. 2 MP. Not good enough. All right, that seems important. Also, there's a teleporter here. Oh, and there's a red teleporter there. We're not going to go through the red one. Let's go through some of the other ones. All right, that leads me over here. I've been here. Haven't I? Wait, no, I haven't. I'm confused. Where am I? All right, well, there's a new enemy over here. No, it was just Hollow Knights? Weird. 3,940 experience, $1,800 for that fight. What does that put me at? 82,000. Still not back to where I started, but I did spend all of my money after all. Here we can find 9,000 more dollars, getting me ever closer. What is that now? 91. I think I started with like 94, so we're getting there. We're getting very close, at least. Let's see what we can find through here, I guess. Isn't this where I was? Seems like the red portal's bad. Just a crazy thought that I'm having right now. All right, so that just leads me there. I think we have explored all of the blue portals. I'm gonna try the red one because the other one leads to another screen. You know what? I'm gonna go to the other screen. Because I feel like the red one's the way I'm supposed to go. It's red after all. See, this leads to another screen. There's a new enemy here and everything. There's an Astrolith. 14,000 HP, 1 element weakness. Did you know the stars are actually their eggs? I was surprised. We'll start with a defend from you. It works out so well that way. Pontificatus, and normal stuff. Plus positive thinking, skull skeleton, top hat decap, star breath. Not that bad. Not too bad there. See if he's weak to ice. Not particularly. Wind? Earth? Top hat decap? Not wind. Not earth. I'm running out of things here. Soul Eater. I think it's stronger than a normal attack. Soul Eater. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't need to worry about it. He's almost gone. More wind. More ice. And another top hat. And that's more than enough. Way more than enough. Ice Sharder did the trick. 4,000 experience, $6,000. All right, what is through here? Shit, it's another elevator. I don't think I want to go through the other elevator yet. So let's head back down. What's the right way? What's the wrong way? I may never know. I'll find out eventually. I'll take both of them. All right, so through this teleporter, which takes me down here where I can find the red portal. All right, this looks much nicer, I guess. 2 brain boxes. I can keep this in because I can kill them, like, right now. Down they go. Flip out. Blizzard. That's enough. 650 experience, $300. We've seen them so much. All right, treasure chest here with absolutely nothing. Oh, come on. It was a red portal. It seems like this thing's powering something back here. Ah, secret passage. Uh-oh. There's a ninja. The Heron Moira's next stands up in a way that makes the pistols come out. We're up against Ninja Z. 9,000 HP, 3 element weaknesses, not dead, not fully alive. The shadows are his home. Should be fine. We'll go for our normal start, though. I only noticed it because there was like a little thing leading up to it. Cut off head. What? He did more damage to himself than he did to me. Ice Sharder. Are you weak to ice? Everything around here tends to be. No? Dance. And ice, and that's probably gonna do it. He probably loses right then and there. Ice Sharder. Down he goes. 2,000 experience, $4,000. Mern. Don't murn me, son. What do you... It reaches with tremendous speed for the monster, but there are 3. And they are quick and clever. For a few seconds, they are clever enough until the zombie ninja has infiltrated your monster. It's like joining your party, but craftier. It's exactly the same as joining your party. So we got ourselves a new party member. Uses guns. All right. We got ourselves Ninja Z. He's really fast. So he's good with Jim. All right, so we finally found somebody that's good with Jim. Level 26. His attack is not that great. His magic is not that great, but his speed's really good. His health is pretty good. Actually, really good, I think. Second only to Tycho right now. His defense is not that great, though. Not that great at all. It's worse than Broden's, if that puts it in comparison to you. He does have Hayai. 0 MP, weak attack, temporary speed boost. Baka Banzai, 1 MP medium attack hurts user. Ano Eto Sa, 1 MP light attack, huge damage, increase of faster than target. Zetai Yuru Senai, 2 MP medium magic damage, repeats, hurts allies too. I don't know. He doesn't have any good magic. His all physical attack. He's a speed type. Dagger Master, Shoe Master, Furutsu Ninja. Stat bonus if Fuchsia is an active party. Spoilers, game. We'll see if that works out well later, but for now, no thank you. But we got ourselves a party member back here. I mean, that's something. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like along this line, you can see like energy going. That's how I knew there was something back there. All right, fair enough. We're ready to move on. This place is weird. The monsters that you're giving me are weird. And it makes me question everything every time. Just like Groucho Fun, wasn't I thinking like, oh, his magic's actually pretty good. Let's try him out. And holy crap, he's really good. But this time it's just the speed, and I'm not sure that's necessarily good enough. There was a treasure chest up here. There's nothing guarding it. With $11,000 does that put me over 100? Does. $112,429. I am very, very rich. Was there another path? Nope. All right, let's head this way and take on... Nothing new. We have seen the clobber bots before. I had to think about it, though. 3,900 experience, $1,800 for that fight. Brudax has gotten up to level 26 and has learned, Hi, I'm Jeff. I vaguely remember that. Let's take a look at it. Hi, I'm Jeff. 2 MP stuns everything except Brudax. Like, there's some that they give me that I'm like, oh, this is going to be awesome. And others I'm just staring at. I don't get it. Why? Brudax just seems to be for reference's sake and nothing too much further than that. Oh, great. Astrolith now paired with 2 Metadroids. Not too bad, actually. 5,200 experience, $6,400 for that fight. Notice that Tycho is not gaining any levels. Hasn't since we got him. At the beginning of the game, really. He started at level 30, didn't he? For this game? I believe he did. So there's a tank over there. Treasure chest up here with quite a few things, but everything we have seen before. 3,660 experience, $3,700. Twisp up to level 27. Philosophly up to level 26. Has learned Innocent Punishment. Catsby up to level 26 has learned Blizzard. I just used Blizzard. Must be an upgrade. Broden up to level 26 has learned Squeezy Cheese. Dust Bunny, Mara, and Jim also up to level 26. Jim's learned Overkill. Let's take a look at some of those. I don't believe you learned anything. You did. Innocent Punishment. 1 MP Light Wind Magic All. We finally got an upgrade to that. That's been long overdue. This is all the same. No, Blizzard. Medium Ice Magic All. Upgrade from Blizzard, which was Light Magic All. Brodent has learned Squeezy Cheese, 0 MP. Brodent deals 50% more damage to target enemy. That could be useful in longer fights. Dust Bunny Did you learn anything? I don't think so. Forgotten indeed you are. You did not learn anything. You didn't learn anything. Moira didn't get anything. It was Jim who got overkill. 3 MP uses all MP for a massive dark magic attack. Finally, we got ourselves a big nuke. All right, buffs quantity upgrade. Through here, we can find the exit, the elevator. So this is why I don't typically go through portals as soon as I find them. But we'll see what else I can find around here. There should be, well, this guy. There's probably not going to be too many new enemies, just 6 micro tanks. 5,700 experience, $3,000 for that one. And not too much else going on because that's the end of the floor. That's it. It was just that one and then we're done. Okay, that's a small floor. Let's head to the elevator and head up even further. We will find the end of this eventually. It's going to take us some time, clearly. This is a much longer tower than I had anticipated, but we're getting through just fine. Uh-oh. The rumbles of tectonic charges and other seismics punctuate the cleanup fighting below. If it weren't of Underhell, this view would be incredible. Hello? Any gods up here? Psst. Reveal yourself. This is incredibly embarrassing to watch. How can... It's my own voice. How can my own voice be... It's not mine. So I haven't been making all these incredible wry observations? Nope, that's this guy. Well, not a guy, obviously, but I think you get the basic idea. Moira, I'm talking to the god, or it's talking to me. You don't hear it? It's narrating everything I do. How long has it been here? A narrator god sounds pretty bad. If he or it or whatever is the narrator, can't they just say, whoops, Tycho and his friends just fell into a big hole and that's it? Wait, tell it not to do that. It's not that simple. I think it can rearrange things, maybe. But all the things need to be real, you know? Is that better? How much better? Give me a percentage. Omniscience is still pretty cool, though. Everywhere you go, everything you see, everything that is seen, I see. I know you've been paying attention. We'll eviscerate everything you put against us twice. You should just come down here and save everybody a lot of time. Ha! That would be weird and dumb. I play the long game. Here, listen to this, though. As if in response to the stupid thing Tycho said, a prowling, ravenous roboid seeks a meal of flesh for its blood furnace. You should definitely hang way back behind your minions. That's the tough, cool option. The Warbot's Mason array wails to life. A birth that heralds 1,000 deaths. A robot? As in one? As in a single robot? Wow, okay. A second avatar of robotic death approaches. Yeah? You couldn't see it. It was behind the other one. I'll take the one on the left. Got it. Tycho leaves the party. Super! Hey, Broden's in the party. That's good. We're up against the Mechamancer. 20,000 HP, sorry. 100% power, of course. 2 element weaknesses. Any sufficiently advanced technology is etc., etc. So, we have Broden back. What can you do again? All right, let's start with Rat Fever, then we'll go with the Squeezy Cheese. You start with the Defend because that boosts you. You go for Let's Positive Thinking and call Skeleton. So Tycho's not in the party anymore, but we can still work this out. Still pretty standard here. Twisp, Top Hat Decap. All right, it is poisoned. Now I want you to go for Squeezy Cheese. It's been cheesed! All right, let's start going for... Actually, let's go for Revelations first. Then we'll go for an Ice Sharder. We'll see what it's weak against. And you're finally ready to start doing some attacks. Let's go for Starburn. We'll see how much it does. It's super effective. 2,000 damage. That's what I like to see, Broden. Your time away in the minors has really rehabilitated your swing. So, I'm happy. Yeah, Top Hat, Decap. Alright. So we're doing like 2,000 apiece. This is working out really nice. This thing is going to go down very quickly. Unless it kills Philosophly, which it did. Let's bring Philosophy back. Actually, do you have a thing for that? You do. You have Revive. Go for that instead. And then go for a potion there. Actually, let's go for a buffs on Twisp. Actually, a Brodin. Let's do it on Brodin. Brodin's doing a lot of damage. Go, Brodin. Dance crazier, please. Up to 2,600 now. Brodin's kicking all kinds of ass. Looks like he wins. Looks like we win with the power of Brodin. 50,000 experience, $20,000 for that fight. Twisp up to level 28 has learned Berserker. Philosophy, Catsby, Brodin, Dust Bunny up to level 27. Ninja Z up to level 28 has learned Shinde Kudasaimasen. Moira up to level 27 learns Breather. Jim also up to level 27. He doesn't learn shit though. Jim, pick up the pace. Good night, Pillar. Good night, Underhell. Good night, Overhell. Over the Underhell. The pillar has started to shake. Tycho, are you flying? I fly sometimes, yeah. Deal with it. Well, can you make other people fly? Because this pillar is coming down in... I long to fly also. Yeah, well, born into a doomed cult, I guess. That would be my... Be born into a doomed cult, I guess. That would be my suggestion. And then get jerked around your whole life by an evil god masquerading as your hopes and desires. A pronounced shudder travels up the steel bones of the tower. Anyway, the whole thing's coming down, not just this tower. The whole... Oh, ho, ho. It's the Day Whale! The Day Whale, operating according to some cosmic schedule, swoops over top the crumbling tower and scoops the party into its mouth. Hi, guys. Hiya. Of course, the pillar whale. Not a whale, a day whale, the flying kind. We knew you'd be in serious trouble without us, and we had this cool flying whale, so we thought, let's stop by. Well, awesome. Noble day whale, can you open your mouth a little? I've never seen the end of the universe before, and I think this'll be a pretty good seat. It's been real, fourth god, but I've sort of got the deicide thing down now. Is that so? I'd say it's pretty straightforward, yeah. When Tycho the Erudite first wrote the quartet for the Dusk of Man, do you imagine that I did not guide his hand? His revelation, your revelation, is my revelation. I am exhausted by the awareness of your animal twitchings and your clay-clawed thoughts. But the other gods, oh, they were the worst of it. Their senses were overwhelming. In aggregate, they were a devil's choir. I even sent a friend to help you, a friend of many faces. You imprisoned them. In a naive coup against your own kind, but still, at every turn you have provided me blessed silence according to my own rigorous design. With a hellish cry of tearing metal, the final pillar collapses. But, Overhill does not fall. I expected a substantially more fanciful display. Of course, I've been so blind. The Overhell isn't a continent, it's the god itself. What? It's been up there, absorbing every real thing. Why not tell them? Tell them how you are a liar, that you have made fools of them. I can hear it. Staying aloft without the support of the pillars is obviously taking a lot out of it. Now's the time to strike. It's not so bad. I've been hitting the gym. This is goodbye. You just slow me down. Thanks for killing all those people. I really appreciate it. Tycho jumps out of the day whale's mouth and flies towards Overhell. Wait, we can... But it's too late. Tycho is gone. Increasingly damp, Moira paces the whale mouth in search of a plan. Between this god and Tycho, I genuinely don't know which of the two I trust less. Moira's face hardens. We need to make sure we're as strong as we can be, and then we need to get ourselves up there. You now can use the day whale to fly around the Underhell. You can also use it to fly up to Overhell, but that would be totally crazy and nobody would ever do that because of how crazy it is. Just press the X button at any time on the world map to fly up into the air, press the A button or the X button to land. To fly to Overhell, select Fly to Overhell when you board the day whale. Be warned though, that's probably a one-way trip. And so we get ourselves an airship of sorts. We get a flying whale, reminiscent of another game that I'm not going to mention right now, but there's a thing over here. Is that like a thing that I can do anything with? None of the buttons are working. want. Can I land somewhere? Thank you. Now that I do have a full party, how do I get, all right, fly around, there we go. So I figured out the controls for the day well, finally. Now that we do have ourselves a full party, and a lot of questions as to how I want to proceed from here, that's going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Penny Arcade's On the Raid Slick Precipice of Darkness 4. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by my suddenly overcrowded squad of Leviathan, Mr. Beak, Scream Cone Twisp, Philosophly, Merch, Groucho Fawn, Catsby, Brodin, Dust Bunny, Gomez, Ninja Z. I'm trying to figure out how I can scroll here, there's so many. Fuchsia, Infinitoad, Vendor, and Brudax. Oh yeah, also Gabe, Moira, Jim, and Hestia. All up to level 27, it seems. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.